It doesn't happen all at once. You forget where you placed your phone, you walk into a room and can't remember why, a name slips away, a detail disappears, a moment fades before it can settle. You tell yourself it's normal. Just stress. Just a busy life. But what if it's something else? What if, without realizing it, your daily habits are quietly rewiring your brain, weakening your memory one small decision at a time? Because the truth is, memory loss doesn't always begin with age. Sometimes, it begins with how you live. Every night you cut your sleep short, your brain pays the price. Sleep is not just rest, it is when your brain locks in memories. During deep sleep, your brain takes everything you experience during the day and organizes it, strengthens it, and stores it for later. Without enough sleep, that process fails. Information comes in, but it doesn't stay. Research shows that sleep deprivation disrupts memory consolidation, the process that turns short-term experiences into long-term memories. That's why after a bad night's sleep, you struggle to focus. You forget conversations. You can't retain new information. Over time, this becomes more than temporary forgetfulness. Your brain begins to lose its ability to store memories efficiently. And the most dangerous part? This habit feels normal. Late nights, screens, endless scrolling. You sacrifice sleep for productivity, but in reality, you're sacrificing your memory. You check your phone while working, reply to messages during conversations, switch between apps, tabs, and tasks all day long. It feels productive, but your brain tells a different story. Multitasking doesn't actually exist in the way we think. Your brain isn't doing multiple things at once, it's rapidly switching between tasks. And every switch comes with a cost. That cost is memory. Studies show that multitasking interrupts the brain's ability to transfer information into long-term memory. Instead of deeply processing information, your brain skims the surface. Nothing sticks. This leads to increased mistakes, reduced focus, weak memory formation. Over time, your brain becomes trained to operate in distraction mode. And a distracted brain cannot remember. Stress isn't just a feeling. It's a chemical reaction inside your brain. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone designed to help you respond to danger. But when stress becomes constant, cortisol doesn't go away. It builds up. And it begins to damage the very part of your brain responsible for memory, the hippocampus. High levels of stress hormones have been shown to interfere with memory formation and recall. This is why, under stress, you forget simple things. Your mind feels foggy. You struggle to concentrate. Over time, chronic stress doesn't just affect your mood, it physically alters your brain. It shrinks memory centers, weakens neural connections, and makes it harder to learn, store, and recall information. The worst part? Stress has become a daily habit. Deadlines, notifications, constant pressure, and your brain is paying the price. The human brain was never designed to operate alone. It thrives on interaction, conversation, connection, shared experiences. Every time you engage with others, your brain activates complex networks involved in memory, language, and emotional processing. But when social interaction disappears, those networks begin to weaken. Research shows that lack of social engagement can contribute to cognitive decline and memory problems. Think about it. When you stop having meaningful conversations, your brain processes less information. Your recall ability weakens. Your mental sharpness declines. Social interaction isn't just emotional, it's neurological exercise. Without it, your brain becomes understimulated. And like any system that isn't used, it begins to degrade. Your brain runs on what you give it. And every day, your choices shape how well it performs. At the same time, habits like regular alcohol consumption further damage memory, affecting both short-term and long-term memory processes. The result? Slower thinking, poor recall, increased forgetfulness. Your brain is constantly adapting to your environment. Feed it poorly, and it begins to function poorly. Individually, these habits seem small. Skipping sleep, checking your phone, feeling stressed, avoiding interaction, eating whatever is convenient. But together, they create a pattern that slowly weakens your brain. Memory doesn't disappear overnight. It fades, piece by piece. To understand why these habits are so damaging, you have to understand how memory works. Memory is not a single function, it's a process. It involves encoding, taking in information, storage, keeping that information, retrieval, accessing it later. Each of these steps depends on different parts of the brain working together. Sleep strengthens storage, focus improves encoding, calmness supports retrieval. When your habits disrupt these systems, memory begins to fail. Not because your brain is broken, but because it's overwhelmed. At first, the changes are subtle. You forget small things. You lose track of conversations. You struggle to focus. But over time, the effects compound. Your brain becomes less efficient, connections weaken, information slips through the cracks. And eventually, what once felt like normal forgetfulness begins to feel like something more serious. Your brain is not fragile. It is adaptable. It can change. It can recover. It can rebuild itself. Even after periods of poor habits, the brain has the ability to restore its function, if given the right conditions. When you begin to change these habits, something remarkable happens. Sleep improves memory consolidation, focus strengthens neural pathways, stress reduction protects brain structures. Slowly, your brain begins to repair itself. The fog clears. The sharpness returns. Memory improves. You can't undo months or years of damage overnight. The brain needs consistency. Days of good sleep, weeks of better habits, months of healthier routines. Only then does it fully recover. And in some cases, the longer the damage has been building, the longer it takes to reverse. Memory is not just about recalling facts or remembering names, it is the foundation of who you are. Every thought, every decision, every emotion you feel is shaped by the memories stored within your brain. They define your personality, guide your choices, and allow you to understand the world around you. Without memory, your past fades, your present becomes confusing, and your sense of self begins to weaken. Every memory you lose is not just information disappearing, it is a small piece of your life slipping away, quietly and unnoticed. And yet, the habits that slowly damage this vital system are often the ones we overlook the most. The truth is, memory loss rarely announces itself in a dramatic way. There is no sudden warning, no moment where everything stops working all at once. Instead, it happens gradually, so slowly that it becomes easy to ignore. A forgotten detail here, a missed thought there. At first, it feels insignificant. Something you can laugh off or blame on being busy or tired. But over time, those small lapses begin to add up. You start forgetting things more often. Names take longer to recall. Focus becomes harder to maintain. And then one day, you notice something unsettling, you're not remembering like you used to. The sharpness is gone. The clarity has faded. What makes it dangerous is its silence. There is no alarm, no clear signal telling you something is wrong. Just a slow, steady decline that continues in the background of your daily life. Every single day, you are making choices, whether you realize it or not. You choose whether to get enough sleep or sacrifice it. You choose whether to stay focused or constantly switch your attention. You choose whether to manage your stress or let it build up. You choose whether to connect with others or isolate yourself. You choose whether to fuel your brain properly or neglect its needs. These choices may feel small in the moment. They may seem insignificant, almost invisible in the flow of your daily routine. But over time, they compound. They shape the way your brain functions, the strength of your memory, and the clarity of your thinking. What you do consistently becomes who you are. And more importantly, it determines how well your brain will serve you in the future. The next time you forget something small, don't dismiss it so quickly. It may seem harmless, just a minor slip, but it could be a signal. A quiet reminder that something in your daily habits needs attention. Because memory loss doesn't suddenly appear out of nowhere. It doesn't begin with disease or age. It begins with patterns. It begins with the things you do every day without thinking. And the most dangerous habits are not the obvious ones. They are the ones repeated over and over again, slowly shaping your brain in ways you don't notice until it's too late. Your memory is not guaranteed. It is built, protected, and maintained by the choices you make every single day.